Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Description box, link tree, clickety clack, all green gear, 20% off, promo code 1984. Also, I'm on Rumble, I'm on Spotify, and I'm on Recoil TV. Check that shit out. So Taraji P. Henson, a piece of Hollywood garbage right here. But this next story, right about here, this one beats it. So, when Taraji P. Henson said that Juicy Smollett's case was was akin to Emmett Till. And that was some of the dumbest shit we've ever heard. Like I said, this is probably just above it. So, Lia Thomas, the transgender woman who was swimming and taking opportunities from other women at the University of Pennsylvania, she stepped down. But then this professor, and shout out to a right-wing angel on Instagram, my man Oliver Mack. I saw this headline he put up there, and so I looked into it. I read the article. And this professor, the article basically goes on to equate race with your sexual preference, who you're banging. Okay, they were saying, well, let me get to the headline first. So this professor is saying that Lia Thomas is just like Jackie Robinson, and she should be viewed as the same. They were both trailblazers in their respective sports, and they are equal, and she should be viewed as such. No. I didn't say Jackie Collins, and I didn't say Jackie Chan. I said Jackie Robinson, as in the man, the real man, not a trans man or whatever man, a real man who broke the color barrier in 1946. I wasn't there for 1946, okay? I missed that one. But I'm going to go ahead and say that things were a little bit rougher for Jackie Robinson than it was for your dumbass, Lia Thomas, in 2022. This shit is completely out of hand. This has gone off the rails. It's out of control. It's off the hook. It's off the chain. It's off its rocker. It's off of everything. How? And not just this professor, but the way the article was written. Whoever wrote the article, it was on NBC Sports. Whoever wrote the article, it was just saturated with all of these left-wing BLM inclusive equity bullshit words. And for you to sit there, let's just go through a day in the life, shall we? Jackie Robinson shows up to a stadium. Okay, he pulls up. He's at the stadium. All right? The first decision Jackie Robinson has to make is, which way do I go? Which way is the colored entrance? Because he couldn't go through the white entrance. Lia Thomas's dumbass, you can go in the women's locker room. Jackie Robinson had to first pick what entrance he was able to go in. He was allowed to go into. Then he goes to get dressed, okay? I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it's not too far-fetched that Jackie Robinson got dressed separate from his white teammates. Lia Thomas, you're a dude. You got a dick. And you're able to get undressed in front of women. Jackie, okay, now let's enter the arena of play, shall we? Lia Thomas goes out to the pool. People are probably applauding. Let's say worst case scenario, they're silent. Nobody's saying anything. Jackie Robinson entering a professional baseball stadium in the late 1940s? You think the crowd was talking? You think the crowd was active? You think the crowd was verbal with Jackie Robinson? Yeah, probably. And it probably wasn't, hey, go get him, Jackie. All right, home run. Jackie. No, they probably weren't calling him that. They were probably calling him something that had more letters in it than Jackie. Now I'm going to assume most of the words they were using probably started with an N and ended with an R. You think so? You think anybody is calling Lia Thompson anything as he prepares to get into the pool and get his dick acclimated to the temperature? You think anybody's saying anything negative? Anything? Nothing. But you're the same as Jackie Robinson, breaking the color barrier. You're not even breaking the genital barrier, whatever you want to call that. But the article was saying how, look, there was a time when things were racially segregated, separate but equal. But how can it be separate but equal and you won't let trans people play against or with whatever they're transitioning into? Same thing. So eventually we have to break down that barrier too. What the fuck? Maybe because one is race, something you can't hide, no matter how hard you try. Sammy Sosa, Michael Jackson, Lil' Kim. Well, look at Sammy Sosa. That shit looks weird. Oh, shit. So anyway, no matter how hard you try, that's not something you can hide. You can hide what gender you are. I mean, maybe not upon too much scrutiny. But yeah, are you walking around somewhere? Yeah, you could probably dress up as the other sex and nobody would even notice. But like I said before, this is the Voltron effect. Now, if you don't know who Voltron was a cartoon from the 80s where it had all of these cats. I don't know if they were panthers or what. But everybody had their own separate robot cat. And they were all different colors. But when they came together, they were stronger and they formed Voltron. So all this shit, the Alphabet Soup Group and the Ku Klux Klans and all this bullshit, they have to attach their cause to other things because on their own, they're too damn weak. Because we don't live in the racist and sexist dystopia that they stroke themselves to climax every night. So they got to tag on to shit like this and say inflammatory statements like Lia Thomas should be treated like Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson went through shit so people can do stupid shit like this. They laid the groundwork. So we have the ability to even fuck around like this. Are you kidding me? The missed opportunities that Jackie Robinson missed out on because of the racism back then, the opportunities that have been thrown at your big ass man feet, Lia Thomas, because of what you're doing. Are you shitting me right now? Jackie, what else do you need to know, people? They're so out of ideas that they're reaching for stuff like this. Look at how life was for Jackie Robinson. How he was treated stadium to stadium. Or baseball field, whatever you call a baseball field. I don't even like baseball. There's too many damn games. How do you think he was treated by the media versus how Lia Thomas is treated by the media? Society. That's some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. That was something he couldn't help. This is something you could help. You were swimming with dudes. You just sucked at it. Jackie Robinson wasn't able to go and zip up a white suit and go play with the white guys if he didn't want to be a black guy. Get the fuck out of here, man. We get the hell up out of here. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.